I've got nothing to worry about.
I could not possibly entrust you with work such as this, Claude. I shall take care of everything.
You don't think I can handle it, do you? But I guess this really is more your thing.
Oh, yay!
Thanks so much for all your help. Want to have some tea now that everything's finished? No, wait, maybe it's meal time already. Speaking of, you've been a mercenary a long time, right? What kind of food did you used to eat? I used to make my own food, so...
Oh, definitely!
Really? Wow, I had no idea. Now you just had to make something for me. And that's okay, right? You got some ingredients here if you need any. Feel free to use them. I guess the barbarian herring. The typical tutorial stuff.
Having a meal with everyone really gets me fired up.
I don't know, eating just makes me sleepy. Is it nap time yet?
No, it is not, Todd. It is not that time you eat your dang food.
Amazing.
Wow, that was way better than I expected. Thanks. I'm sure the others enjoyed it too. It feels good to give gifts to someone else, doesn't it? And it doesn't just have to be food either. Which reminds me, you've probably picked up some stuff on the battlefield, right? You might have something that would make a good gift. I have not been making good use of that feature. I've not been making good use of that feature, by the way. I've just been going by with stuff to support for the chores and the training on that. Like, sure, like speed up the process tremendously, but I don't fucking know. Sounds like the one thing I don't want to have to pull up a guide for. What's up? You need something? I might just give you this final silent.
Oh, thanks.
That's gonna be busy. Maybe we should head out to the next round soon. Not quite. Because I ain't gonna be stacking up on those spells like I do tomorrow. I mean, we're really use for that because, you know,
Hunger is the true enemy.
might as well. I got like ingredients for days and. Well, like two recipes even require like one recipe to have bear like another ingredient as a whole, so that's perfect. It's fine.
Thanks. I love this.
Who you eat with is more important than how the food tastes anyway.
Marianne, you shouldn't just eat in silence. Try making some small talk. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to talk about.
Oh, that is weird sometimes.
Come back whenever you're
Like,
hungry. Come back whenever you're hungry.
So quiet around the dinner table. Nobody wants to eat. It's just,
Care to make yourself
nobody wants to
useful?
talk. I mean, most people around the dinner table are gonna eat that. I don't know. My sentence is all over the wrong place. Ignore me. I forgot to just say that by out. Fuck. Okay.
We all
That's
must
fine.
do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
It's a good thing it doesn't matter because Sharia has no other supports as anybody in the Golden Deal whatsoever, despite being forced to be here to begin with. Also, why do we have Shamil again?
It's great having you along, Marianne. I bet you'll be good at this. I'll try.
Tough fight, eh, Lawrence? I'm just glad we both made it back safe.
We barely even had a fight together yet. We just got back together, you know.
Indeed. Without your help, I surely would have met a noble warrior's demise. Thankfully, my admirers will have no reason to weep today. And for that, you have my gratitude.
Why is that important?
Well, that took a weird turn.
Yeah, literally, why was that important?
Do you remember what I said before about the order of things in Fodlan?
Totally forgot.
Huh. Can't seem to remember. What's all this about?
You surely cannot be serious. I told you that it was a noble's duty to protect the common folk.
It's been forever since I had a support conversation. It was like, what? Like, all the way back in... I think it was either the Blue Lions route. Yeah. Pretty positive it might have been the Blue Lions route. It's been a long while since then. I couldn't do much with you otherwise because I kept complaining about not being able to waste my support with you. That might have been Black Eagles, who knows?
However, were a commoner to take a lethal strike in a noble's stead, then we have failed in our duty. I was dangerously close to suffering that fate myself.
Okay, sure. But you would have died if I hadn't saved you.
And in doing so, you put yourself in a most precarious position. Your life could have been forfeit.
I'm at level 76. Why does anybody need to worry about me?
Risking my neck to save others is just what I do.
Yes, well, you were lucky to keep it unsevered this time. Mark my words. There is no reason a commoner should ever put their life on the line for a noble. I couldn't bear the thought of someone of your status sacrificing their life for the sake of my own. So do not do that again. Are we clear?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Do not mistake me. There's nothing for you to apologize for. Do I seem so selfish that I would make the person who saved my life then seek my forgiveness?
Yes, you sounded like that.
All right. No apology then. Sheesh. You're a real piece of work, you know that?
Me? How rude! I will have you know I'm quite serious about this matter.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but we can end up in that situation 100 times, and I'll save you every single one.
Astonishing. You fail to understand me after all this.
I get what you're going for, but I've got my own way of doing things. Mercenary or no, I know there's nothing worse than watching an ally die right in front of me, especially if they're weaker than me. I just can't help but jump in to save them, you know?
Weaker? You cannot possibly mean me.
Hey, you're the one who almost kicked the bucket out there. If you don't want people rushing in to save you, then you've just gotta get stronger.
I must admit, your argument is sound. I cannot refute it. In that case, I ask you keep your eyes on me from this day forth. I shall endeavor to improve myself.
Okay, well, then he's not eager to change his tune.
The day my strength surpasses yours, my noble personage will save your commoner skin and restore the proper order to this world. Yes, this shall solve all of Fodlan's problems.
This is why nobody believes me when I say he's actually a decent guy.
People will believe in us to begin with? And I guess A-Wing would just come along when Part 2 happens, which, you know, fair enough. It's the same, but at least 4 people on this list have currently maxed out his board anyway, so we can't do much of that.
My, if it isn't Marianne, how is the fine maiden today?
Oh, Lawrence. I'm alright, thank you.
Off to the chapel again? Your devotion never ceases to amaze me.
Yes, I am.
Tell me, do you regret taking part in this war? I was most surprised to hear you were joining our forces. So, if you are overexerting yourself for whatever such reason...
I'm not. And I wouldn't say I regret it either.
Hmm?
I had no other choice. When the Officers' Academy shut down, my adoptive father insisted I join the army. I wasn't given the opportunity to say no.
I see. So it is by the will of Margrave Edmund that you're with us.
Yes.
I can only presume he did so as a show of his loyalty to the cause, considering he cannot make much use of his own soldiers. Yet, you do not seem entirely on board with the concept. Are you sure this is what you want? If need be, I would be glad to contact your father and sort this out for you.
Just stop. I'm fine with this. It's not like I have anywhere else to go anyway. This is the only option I have. So please, just leave me be.
Marianne, we are living through an era of immense change. This great war has entangled the 3 eminent powers in Fodlan, and will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the continent at large. Leicester cannot stay the way it is now. No, it must not.
Why are you telling me all this?
Listen carefully, Marianne. I believe this moment in time to be a wonderful opportunity for you to turn a new leaf. I, too, feel pressure to do the same, and I have spent my days reacting in kind. Why don't you and I welcome in this new era together, as changed people?
If only it were that easy. Perhaps things wouldn't be such a struggle. I'm sorry. I will continue to be as I always have. All I can do is pray, if you'll excuse me.
Raphael, pardon my interrupting your fleeting moment of repose.
Oh, hey Lawrence. You need something?
I do, in fact. To tell the truth, I recently learned how you and your family founded an inn once you returned to your hometown. Yet, you still chose to leave them behind and risk your life and livelihood fighting in this brutal war. I must ask the reason why.
Why? Well, to keep my family safe, of course.
I struggle to follow your reasoning. Would then it not be more prudent to remain by their side?
That's what I thought at first, too. But just being there with them wouldn't be enough. Yeah, I can protect everyone day to day if I'm back keeping watch at the inn. But if me joining the fight on the front lines means we bring peace back to the world, they'd never have to worry another day in their lives. So sure, it's tough being away from Maya through all this. But it'll be worth it in the end. I know it.
I see. Your thinking is correct in part, but it is in part mistaken as well. Staying at the inn to protect your family will not provide them the security you so desperately desire. So long as this war continues to heave along, your establishment will always remain at risk of being consumed by the flames of combat. But you are a commoner, and it is our duty as nobles to protect the ordinary citizens of our territories. There should be no need for one who is not with the military to leave their family and join the war effort. Such tasks are meant to be handled by the nobility. In other words, you should be leaving the defense of your lands to me and my subordinates.
Were you really that worried about me being here? Oh, thanks. But this was my choice. I'll be fine.
No, that is not what I meant, in the slightest. I speak of the obligation we in the nobility have to our people. The weight of war should fall on our very shoulders, while the common folk in our charge should focus on maintaining their livelihoods.
Okay, but I'm still gonna fight no matter what. The toughest people are the ones who should be leading the charge, right?
What I mean is, you're not listening to a word I say, are you?
You don't think I've got what it takes, huh? I got it. Let's compete to see who's stronger.
Sure, my family's the reason for it, I guess.
Pardon? You want a competition?
I mean, sure, why not? We only got a whole support conversation with each other. We might as well make the best of the opportunity that we can.
You betcha. It's the perfect way to find out who's got the real arm muscles around here. There's a bunch of boxes that need to get moved over in the training grounds. Want to see who can carry the most? If I win, you'll have to promise to be totally cool with letting me fight.
No, I must decline. By that token, you will only end up proving your point.
So you do think I'm strong?
Do not misunderstand my intentions. You and I are on completely different pages on this matter. We are practically in two separate genres. But someone like him would undoubtedly prove useful in the heat of battle. But...
hello? Whatever. I'm gonna go grab those boxes myself. My muscles are aching for a little workout.
As I told you before, I do not have a crest.
Why do you insist on hiding it? It can only mean your crest is somehow...
Please stop. What's going on here? Lysithea. What were you saying about crests? Go on. I study them every day without fail, so this is extremely relevant to my interests. I do hope you have proof of your theory, though. Spewing out unfounded platitudes will just lead to consequences you definitely don't want. I might not look it, but I'm a general in this army.
Ah, well, we were just finishing our conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I forget such no eyes on an NPC, I swear to God.
Think nothing of it. I stepped in of my own accord. You appear to hold a secret or two regarding crests. Well, no need to answer. We all have things we prefer to keep hidden. Still, your situation hits rather close to home for me. Perhaps too close. What? So if you ever need assistance, don't hesitate to ask. We secret keepers need to hold strong with each other after all. Oh, and I'm not saying this because I pity you, but you clearly find your secret painful. In light of this, maybe I've been a bit too harsh on you in the past. Oh no, you haven't been harsh at all. I'm merely envious of how strong and level-headed you always appear to be. I never would have guessed you hold a closely guarded secret just as I do. I'm not gonna tell you, if that's what you're after.
I doubt he was.
Yes, I suspected as much. Still, perhaps you would be willing to hear mine one day? I feel like being around you gives me the courage to finally set it free. I would be happy to hear you out.
and also to help rectify the situation if possible. I know quite a bit about Crest's scholarship. That fool talking to you earlier couldn't hold a candle to me.
Thank you, Lysithea. I already feel a little bit braver.
I'm offering you the full might of my assistance. I hope you can do better than a little.
I mean a lot. I know I'm going to feel a lot braver.
Time steps. Right. Plegaphon. Began to swaggering around the Plegaphon territory like they own the place. And they do report to Aquan. Oh, good. So now we're going to be, well, not seeing them, but hopefully. Soldier, Monk, and Archers. Good, I figured.
Let's earn our keep.
Those two are going to be in the army for quite a while, especially since they need to be leveling up.
Let's get to it.
Feel free to do my share of the fighting, too.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh.
Are you prepared?
Whoop.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Whoosh. Could be having the biggest night out soonish. Come on.
At once.
Get out of here.
The stronghold's ours.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Yeah, I'm getting that game. Calm your horses. Quite literally.
After this.
Yes, that went great.
Oh yeah, it's over there. Okay. This is the direction I must go.
What an amazing accomplishment. I hope I can be as useful as you.
Bop. Bop.
How can I face my comrades after this?
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to...
Yeah, let's do this.
You know, I'm just gonna have caught out. And
Won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You must be the best mercenary who ever lived.
Looks like that's it for us.
think of an officer.
I'll have my fill of bloodshed.
Can Simon should be over with already? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ.
My strength is yours. Here it comes.
Nah, get him out of here. Get down of here, faker. Nice spin.
We've won. Great job, everyone.
Yeah, not bad.
Level 77 now, Jesus. Great Bridge Burden. I guess I'm going back to camp. I'm forced to. That's this tutorial stuff.
Do you have a moment? Greetings.
I saw you pick up some useful materials in the previous battle.
I have a
I would like
request.
you to use them to expand a facility. Would you mind doing that for me? Seek out the facility's master. He will tell you what to do. I don't need to expand a facility. Ultimo expanded already. This is pointless. This is just wasting my time now.
Allow me to assist. Let me know.
No
if
need.
I may be of further service.
I don't think that matters in the slightest. It's fucking over at this point. Just... Anyway. Entirely needed.
I've got nothing to worry about.
I want to see the full extent of your abilities, Hilda. I hope you put forth every effort today.
But even if I did, Lawrence, I could never keep up with you. So you just give it your all, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm not used to eating with other people. I must not be very fun.
No way! You're a breath of fresh air. So don't worry about it and eat up.
What material I can sell.
Phew, glad that's finally over.
Oh, hey! Nice job out there.
You too, Hilda. Good to see you back safe and sound. That was one close fight, huh?
You think so? I didn't even break a sweat.
Really? Well, I guess we did have the upper hand for most of it.
We sure did. And yet you still charged headfirst into the most contested part of the battlefield. You know, that's why you end up feeling like every battle is some huge ordeal. It's so unnecessary.
Whoa, hey now. Unnecessary? That's a little harsh. Someone has to get in there and turn the battle in our favor, even if it's dangerous.
I know, but why do you always have to be that someone?
Because I'm the highest level person in the entire army. Hello? Level 77?
Living fast and loose is only gonna land you in an early grave.
Not if I'm playing on New Game Plus Plus. What the fuck is a New Game Plus Plus?
Well, it's not like I'm trying to live like anything. This is just how mercenaries are. You can't distinguish yourself by hanging around in the back. And if you don't stand out, you don't get paid. People notice you if you do something showy on the front lines. And that can bring in the next job, you know?
You're basically commanding an entire army now? What does recognition matter at this point?
You're probably right. I guess I've just gotten so used to fighting like that, it's hard to change. Aren't there a bunch of mercenaries in Goneril territory? Pretty sure I've heard of a merc company stationed at the throat.
Yeah, we use mercenaries a lot when we're beating back the Almiran army.
Then I'm sure they're the same as me. Haven't you seen them going all hog wild, competing with each other up at the front?
I've never really fought with them, but I can imagine that they're way different from regular knights. My brother is always going on about how some guy from some mercenary company or other died fighting at his side.
No surprise there. The more a merc makes a show of themselves, the easier it is for the enemy to spot them.
Right? And that's exactly why I'm worried about you. You don't have to stress about grabbing attention and getting paid anymore. So just take it easy, okay? We don't want you dying before your time.
Yeah, okay, I'll keep that in mind. It's not like I have a death wish or something. I can't really change my fighting style overnight, but I'll try to keep the recklessness to a minimum. Don't worry. You know, I've never seen a noble worry so much about a mercenary. You just sit back and enjoy the show, all right?
Enjoy the show? Yeah, that sort of talk is so not making me feel any better.
Great support conversation, great support. The Alliance Bank has been surrounded, most likely by bandits. Rescue them from their attackers, then join up with them to reinforce the army's military strength. Investigate cavalry on Almond Night. Beautiful change of clothes around.
My muscles will see me through.
Let's earn our keep.
Let's hurry up and save them. Then we can feast.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
I need to go up.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
Shit, that's a lot of soldiers. Nah, there isn't.
Nice.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Hey guys, what's up? Time for some speeding. Lots of stuff.
Okay, let's go.
Hooray! The sweet smell of success.
Excuse me, miss, that key's mine now. Yeah, you have to saying it.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Oh, and look where to begin. It's right over where, after just where I need to go to. How coincidentally timed. Now, if excuse me, you must pass now.
Is that all we've got?
I expand upon how feebly you used to all.
So glad we made it there in time.
I mean, I figured this would be like one of the fastest things possible.
I don't have time for setbacks.
I still have a long way to go.
We can still fight. Please let us come with you.
Mm-hmm.
Give to see everyone such high spirits. I guess I've got to cheer on such hard workers. Come on, gods. Money.